I had a lot of comments last night regarding the review I did on the Banggood micrometers. The first thing is the box. I said I would discard the box. I won't discard the box. The box will be put back together, glued back together. You're better off keeping the micrometers in here than you are just letting them be clashed around the drawer. So the box, admittedly, it's not a good quality box. It is a box. It'll be glued back together. The mics will be going into there. Right, what I've done today, my three mics I use most of the time. My friend took them into work and he got them calibrated for us in his tool room. So they've been calibrated on known standards, so basically now they should be reading spot on. What I'm going to do is use the micrometers to make the Banggood standards so we can see how accurate the standards are. I'm going to measure the standards with my vernier just to get some idea of how accurate they are. And that's a 25mm one, and I'm getting a reading of 25.01, 25 there. We'll do the 50mm one. Once again, 50, dead on 50mm. The 75mm one. .75mm, reading 75, so according to the vernier, they're right. Right, the first one I'm going to do is a 25mm one. So we'll get a 25mm standard. Right, and that is basically dead on. So the standard is 25mm long. Use a ratchet like you're supposed to use. So the idea of the ratchet is it means anybody can use this micrometer and they should all get the same reading, because you aren't relying on finger and thumb like that. Like, you know, you can use your finger and thumb, but if you use a ratchet, it's repeatable. Repeatability is what this is all about. Right, so that micrometer there is set absolutely spot on. I'll put the Banggood micrometer in and see. Right, this is the Banggood micrometer. I'll just zoom in so you can see the thimble, the marks, the graduations aren't as clear as they are on the Kennedy micrometer. Right, so that's reading 0, so that mic is right because I did set this one up last night. So it's 0 there, and with a 25mm mic, when you fully close it, it should also read 0. I mean, they're alright, but they don't feel as smooth as the Kennedy and the Micrometer ones. They just haven't got the quality's not there. But for price, if they're accurate and repeatable, it's going back to 0 again. So that micrometer is reading right. Right, next we'll do the 50mm standard. Again, using the ratchet, and that standard is also reading dead on 50. That's it there. It's quite good to see how the micrometer gives the same reading as the vernier. Right, we'll do the 75mm one next. Right, the 75mm standard. So these micrometers have been set up properly, so hopefully that's given 0 as well, so it's absolutely zero there. So the standards are the correct length. I've got a dowel pin here, it's a 10mm ground dowel pin. I'm going to measure it with the Banggood micrometer first, see what size we get, and that's giving a reading spot on 10mm. because it is a 10mm pin. I'll put my micrometer in here now. Right, we'll measure the same pin using the ratchet again. Spot on 10mm. So the thing is, the thread on the Banggood micrometer is the same as the thread on that. So one full turn of the thimble is 1/2 mil. That's it, it's as simple as that. What you're aiming for is repeatability. You can have a micrometer calibrated in fanny hairs, and if you wanted to make something the same size as that, you would measure that at 10 fanny hairs, and then you would measure your other piece at 10 fanny hairs, and this calibration could be nowhere near. Doesn't matter. But if somebody sends you a drawing and says, John, can you make me a 10mm pin? I've got to be able to machine a pin to 10mm on my micrometer, knowing full well that when I send it to him, it'll measure 10mm on his micrometer. That's what it's all about. So I was possibly a little bit harsh in me summing up with these. I still wouldn't buy them because I can simply afford to buy a better set. But for somebody wanting some budget tooling, basically to get 6 micrometers for the price of these with standards, and the standards certainly appear to be of good dimensions, I think they're a real good value set of micrometers. I'm going to take these apart, clean them, set them all up, and as a friend of mine who's just started doing machining, I'm going to give them to him, repair the box, and he'll have a set of usable micrometers. Not the best quality in the world, but they're certainly usable. Anyway, I hope that's cleared things up. The micrometers aren't as bad as I made out. That's exactly what they are. They're a cheap set of micrometers that are very usable. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.